Welcome to Rob Talks. Today we're exploring a new Tzolk'in cycle from the Mayan calendar. It begins with 1 OK on January 31st, 2026 and ends with 13 Ik on February 12th. We'll explore the beginning, middle and the end of this 13-day cycle, with a summation at the end. If I were to create a title for this 13-day period, it would be Walking the Heart Path into Divine Breath, because this Trecena teaches us that the heart is the compass, and breath is the bridge between earth and spirit. In the beginning of this cycle, January 31st through February 3rd, begins with 1 OK, which is about love, loyalty, and heart truth. It's about opening up through the heart. OK is about unconditional love, fidelity to spirit, and soul alignment. It's the initiation of walking your path with devotion and trust. The spiritual message is to choose love as your guiding force, and to walk with integrity and faith in your heart's knowing. Then we move on to 2 Chuan, which is about sacred creativity and divine play. Chuan awakens our inner artist and reminds us that creation is sacred when done with joy. Its message is to approach life with curiosity and openness, and to remember that creation flows best through play, and not pressure. Next up is 3 Ebb, which is about our destined path and conscious choices. It brings movement and choice, and a reminder that destiny unfolds through intentional steps. Its message for us is that every choice shapes our path, so walk forward with awareness and purpose. Then we move on to 4 Ben, which is about leadership, integrity, and stability. It grounds the cycle by anchoring leadership rooted in humility and truth. Ben's message is to lead by example and to stand upright in your values and to let integrity be your strength. To sum up the beginning of this Trecena, this phase establishes heart alignment, creative flow, conscious choice, and ethical grounding. You are being positioned to walk your path with clarity and sincerity. In the middle of this cycle, days 5 through 9, which is February 4th through the 8th, we begin with 5 Ix, which is about magic, intuition, and the sacred feminine. Ix opens the unseen realms, bringing inner knowing which strengthens us and the spiritual protection which surrounds us. The message is to trust your intuition, because power comes from silence and inner awareness. As we move on, we have 6 Men, which is about higher vision and spiritual sight. Men lifts our perspectives beyond limitation and fear. Its message is to see the larger pattern and to let your vision guide your freedom. Next up is 7 Kib, which is about forgiveness and ancestral healing. As we are at the center of this Trecena, Kib clears any karmic residue and ancestral weight. Its message is to know that forgiveness liberates the present, so release what our past no longer needs to carry. Then, we move on to 8 Kaba'an, which is about earth wisdom and synchronicity. Kaba'an restores the harmony between our inner and outer worlds. It brings the message to align with natural rhythms. When we move with earth, life flows. Ending the middle of this Trecena, we have 9 Etznab, which is about truth being revealed and karmic clarity. This is a time when truth cuts cleanly and illusions fall away. Its message is to receive truth without resistance. To sum up the middle of this Trecena, we're entering a time when our soul sheds weight and steps into embodied awareness. By awakening our intuition, we can now forgive, and our visions are now aligning with the earth and our truths. As we move towards the end of this Trecena, February 9th through the 12th, we begin with 10 Kawak, which is about emotional release and transformation. It's a time when emotional storms clear any stagnation and restores vitality. Its message is to let emotions move freely, as cleansing brings renewal. As we move on to 11 Ajal, we bring in illumination, embodied light. Ajal radiates clarity and divine consciousness. Its message is that we are the light made visible. This is a time to lead through presence and not force. Next up is 12 Imix, which is about nurturing new creation. It nourishes what is being reborn, and its message is to care for the new vision gently and to know that creation requires patience and compassion. Lastly, we end with 13 Ike, which is about divine communication and the breath of spirit. This Trecena completes through breath, prayer, and the sacred word. Its message is that Spirit speaks through us now, so listen, breathe, and express truth. To sum up the end of this Trecena, this phase brings emotional release, illumination, renewal, and divine communication, with the cycle completing in clarity, breath, and conscious expression. At the core of this entire 13-day period, the message is that when the heart leads, truth clears the path, and spirit speaks through breath. This Trecena teaches that love is not passive, it's a force that guides destiny, heals lineage, and opens divine communication. Through love, loyalty, destiny, truth, forgiveness, earth alignment, illumination, renewal, and divine communication. Here is an affirmation for this period, but please first give us a thumbs up and subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now, here's the affirmation. I walk my path with love and integrity. I release the past and align with truth. My breath carries divine wisdom, and my words are guided by spirit.